you an example, and I know we've all got these stories in our life of where we've allowed other people to derail our plans to get to our vision. And when we allow that to happen, we know how it feels. We know how painful that is to sacrifice something that we know would be huge, not just for us, for the people around us, but we let other people talk us out of it. We let other people's doubts creep in to our own mind, and it starts to derail our plans. When I first started, this is my first book. I had wanted to do this since I was 9 years old. I always wanted to be a writer. It was something that I always enjoyed reading. I wanted to move to writing at some point in my life. When I finally started this journey, there was a lot of doubt. There was a lot of fear. And you can tell, too, by the way, this is written for busy people, okay, which we all are anymore. It's written as a story. And although I'm working on my second book right now, putting the edits on the manuscript, it's going to be a novel. Even this one will always be precious to me because it was my first. And this has a story behind it too, because when I was halfway done with this manuscript, I ran into one of those people we're talking about that will tell you why you can't, shouldn't, won't ever do what you're trying to do. And this is what he told me. He said, "Oh, I hear you're writing a book. That's great. That's good. A lot of people start books, but most people, they never finish." It's like, thanks. Thanks for the pep talk. And then he went on. He says, "Besides, even if you finish it, I mean, come on. As a first-time author, you have like a 1 in 900 shot of getting picked up by a major publisher." Would that have excited you to finish the book? Me neither. I went home, and I did, unfortunately, what we tend to do in those moments. I stopped. I quit. I started to whine about it. I started to wish it was different, hope it was different. By the way, I'll save you time. None of those work. And about 2 weeks into this pity party, my wife had had enough. We were downstairs in the kitchen having coffee, and she had had enough. And I have to tell you about my wife. First of all, I'm 6'2", 205 pounds. Well, 6'4" with the hair. 6'2", 205 pounds. My wife is 5 foot nothing, 100 pounds soaking wet, holding a brick. She's originally from South Bronx, New York. She was born in Jamaica, Queens, where the rapper 50 Cent grew up. I've never been so scared of someone so little in my life. She keeps me on the right side of everything. And this is what she told me. She looked right at me. She said, "DJ, listen, I love you and I'll listen to you. But you complaining about this isn't writing the book. You don't know what's possible until you see it through. And he doesn't know either." I'm glad I listened to her and not that knucklehead from 2 weeks before, because I went back to work on the manuscript. I finished it. Lo and behold, it attracted a literary agent in New York City. Then it attracted a major U.S. publisher. Now the book is printed in the U.S., Canada, Japan, China, Korea, and the United Kingdom. You don't know what's possible until you see those visions through. They're not easy. They take sacrifice. They take time and effort. And I know you're thinking that already, but here's my counter to that. I know these things take a lot of time and effort and work, but you're going to be here anyway. You're going to be here anyway. You might as well work towards what you actually want to see in your own life, in your own career, and with what you do daily. You're going to be here anyway.